What up, weirdos? It's your boy Raindrop, Rain Drizzle, and my co-host, co-captain, Cole, conspirator, Uncle Juju.
What is up, babies?
How's everybody doing? Welcome back to BXTV, aka Back from Hell, your Spotify and YouTube podcast where you didn't know everything you needed to know. You know what I'm saying? With your boys. Welcome back. If you're here on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you're on Spotify, just keep doing what you're doing. You know what I mean? Keep listening. Answer those Q&A joints we have posted up sometimes. You know what I mean? Let us know. And if you like all this, follow us on Twitch at BrainDeadXTV for live podcasts at 12 a.m. Eastern Standard. Big. Now that I'm done being political, welcome everybody. We got a fun night planned. We got some big stuff on the docket, you know what I mean? Some things that one topic definitely everybody's been looking forward to. I'll just say it now. We're going to talk about The Boys, the first 3 episodes that were released recently. So, very excited to get into that. But first, we must do our due diligence. It's comic book readers. You may hear my dogs bark, everybody. I'm sorry. It won't be long. But comic book of the week, baby. You want to tell them about it since my dogs are barking?
Yeah. Tonight's comic book of the week, we have a special feature by Image Comics that came out last week, I believe.
June 5th, yep.
It is Falling in Love on the Path to Hell. And
yes, sir. Cover price was $4.99, which I wanna point out. There's no ads in this one, and the rest of the issues are $3.99 from the looks of it. So, it does drop $1.
Yeah. It is by Duggan, Brown, O'Halloran, Sabino, and Gray.
Yeah, fucking Jerry Duggan is the writer, and Gary Brown's the artist.
Yeah. Right. And honestly, this I saw when we were doing a planning session one night, and I looked at it, and I was like looking at the synopsis. So I was like, gunslinger, samurai, could be supernatural stuff, could be interesting. Hey, Randy, we should check this out. If I go to the comic book store, I'll pick you up a copy. Picked it up. We both looked at it, and we're like, oh, okay. There's some meat and potatoes in this, so we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, and then I read it immediately. I read it that night, and I loved it. I was very excited. I want more. I was very much impressed.
Yes.
It was very creative and not what I was expecting. I don't know. So yeah, if you guys aren't aware what Falling in Love on the Path to Hell is, it's basically a story of a gunslinging killer dude. Don't really know what he was doing, but he's some kind of gunslinging cowboy who ends up dying or getting shot and walking out to the water, and then the samurai who started like an upwarring, like a samurai revolt, she gets shot and walks out to the water, and they're in different parts of the world. One's in Japan, one's in Los Angeles. This is like 1877 or whatever. And they both look out and they see an island with like glowing pink light above it. And they're like what the fuck? And they both get pulled into it. And they arrive on this fucking island with a bunch of dead fucking bodies everywhere. And sure fucking enough, he's like, is anybody alive? McGrath, right? McGrath?
Yeah, McGrath, yeah.
McGrath, the cowboy, he's like, anybody alive? And the samurai chick comes up behind him, and he's like, I ain't got no quarrel with you, woman. So, like, let me shoot this thing, or we're gonna die. And he looks up, they look up, and there's this giant fucking monster trying to, like, eat him. And they basically start killing these motherfuckers. And this dude shows up. You hear this voice, and then this dude shows up. This Indian dude, like Indian, like warrior, I guess.
Yeah, I To me, he reminded me of like Captain Nemo in League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. So he's definitely of that part of the world.
Yeah, no,
Um,
for sure. He definitely is some kind of like 1800s like Indian
like
conqueror or something, you know? Like he has the
yeah,
sword and the whole get up like he had like he looked regal almost, but like an explorer almost too though. But he basically is like you're being loud enough you could wake the dead. You got to learn how to kill quieter. Come with me if you want to live
yeah,
any longer. And basically they go and follow him, and that's the end of the first. But there's a whole lot more. Like they give a bunch of background
yeah.
info and like what was happening right before they died, and it kind of seems like to me none of that's gonna really matter. Maybe it will.
I I think it shows off what it's designed to do story structure wise. This is the English professor coming out. Is that it's designed to
When the
show
fuck were you an
what
English
both
professor?
characters can do. You know, I know.
No, yeah,
It's kind
yeah,
of
yeah,
designed.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't think like any of those like big worldly of. I do think one of them might be important, but we'll get into that. But
yeah,
I I absolutely it's a mix like the stuff like cuz like when you're reading the western like the art is the same all the way through, but when you're reading like the cowboy story, it feels like a really fucking like unique graphic novel style, like comic book.
yeah,
And then when you get to the samurai part, it feels like it feels like it not even manga but anime like samurai shampoo or whatever
yeah.
or Afro Samurai kind of like Americanized, like more not
Yeah.
Americanized, but like more of that style.
Westernized
Yeah,
anime.
that's what it felt like when you read it. So like it was crazy that you felt these two different fucking vibes from the same fucking artist, and
Same.
it didn't feel like it wasn't like a punch to the face change. It was just like oh like I don't know. It's just like the way
Yeah.
he drew everything and did it. It like you know what I'm saying though. Like did you not feel that way? Because I felt like
No, and
I went back and read it a second
like
time today and was just like, man, this guy was fucking good at transitioning. Like,
and I mean just like color theory. I mean like again, like when you look at a panel like this, it looks like a dark supernatural western
yeah,
story,
yeah.
but then you get to a few
Oh,
pages like into hold on, let me
which real
find the one
quick,
that I was
this book is not
looking at.
shy to show gore.
No. Then you get to this, which is more like Japanese pop,
Yeah, yeah,
you know.
dude. No, 100. Which
So
that scene's crazy. She just shoves the fucking sword through his fucking head.
sort yeah.
One of my favorite things though, because I have not bought any Western comic like cowboy story like gunslinger
You're not a
comics.
Western guy,
No,
yeah.
oh no, that's not why. I know I am.
Mm.
I know I am, and I know how pricey those motherfuckers get. Because I love every single fucking like any cover with a gunslinger like cowboy type dude on the cover. Fucking here for it. I fucking love those. Like some of my favorite covers. But I just so when he comes in though, when they're like we gotta either keep swimming or kill McGrath, and McGrath's like too late, should have kept swimming or whatever, and
Yeah.
and dude, when he shoots the dude, there's just a fucking hole and like the brain matter like in it. Like it's not the most detailed stuff, but like the style is just so fun
Yes.
and it feels
And I gotta
serious.
say, oh yeah. I mean, even like and I don't want to snore you to death, but like the political stuff in Japan that was going on at that time, it coincides with history. With like actual history of
Yeah,
what was
yeah.
going on in Japan at the time, and also like you know, I love the thing where he wakes up. He's like, "This isn't San Francisco," and it's like,
No, he
"Yeah,
says this is in
San
Los
Francisco
Angeles.
was
That's not Los
was,
Angeles.
was
It's Los Angeles. I'm telling you, it's Los Angeles.
Mm.
Look, look, y'all. He's gonna go look for the exact bubble because he doesn't believe me.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. The same. Yeah, okay. All right, cool. I'm sorry. My historical
Nah,
reference was of San Francisco as like
nah, you're
the Western
good.
town.
You're
So like,
good. You're
no.
good.
But again, I love the blend of Western supernatural, and I also love Eastern mysticism, and I think this is going to be a really good blend of all three.
Oh yeah, dude. No, I mean, I, I, I definitely think this dude's leading them to something that he knows about, and they don't have any fucking clue. And I don't think they're gonna like what he's leading them to, which I do think
Yeah,
is like ultimately like, I think it's kind of like um ain't no grave kind of story. I think he's ultimately
yeah,
leading them to like the afterlife, or he's gonna like try to
yeah.
get them to, you know.
Yeah,
And I'm excited, dude. It was gory. It was written very well, and
yes,
like it just was like it was good, man. It was fucking good. I was not. This was not on my radar. This was not on my fucking radar. So shout out Juju for scooping this one. Um, I highly recommend y'all pull it. I think this is gonna be
yeah,
fun. I think it's gonna be interesting. I think there's gonna be elements of like just like absolute surprise to the reader.
yeah. And like again, you said it earlier when we were talking about it before the pod. It does have a Westworld vibe to it.
Yeah, dude.
Like I can 100% see HBO picking this up and
That's what I
being like,
mean. Like, not necessarily like the concept of what Westworld is, but like just how out there and
yeah,
like different, like the style and idea is. So, like you said, I definitely could see HBO being like, huh, fall in love on the path to hell. And like the story title says, I definitely think these two are gonna like. I'm scared they're gonna fall in love and then not be able to be in love because they're dying, like they're dead.
I think it's gonna be a situation where one is going one place and the other is going another place.
You think so? Because
Where
they're
like,
both pretty much like ruthless killers, bro. Like,
yeah, but you gotta kind of look at the context of like what she was doing is she's protecting her family honor, her people, her morality is different
yes, but her
from
her
his
honor
morality.
is being a licensed killer. So it's this. What's the difference? She kills people. Like what? Because he's not Japanese and doesn't have some crazy honor system to go with his killing. It's
No, no,
they're
no,
they're
no, no.
different.
I'm just
I don't
saying
think they're
like,
different, bro. I think they're both cutthroat killers, and I think that's what it is. And I think that's why in the title it says on the path to hell, because I think they're both going to hell.
okay. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like a situation where like they would have to like be apart to come together, like otherwise maybe they're
They got
doing
well.
something that I've never
They
seen
gotta
before.
come to. What do
So,
you mean? They gotta come together because they literally are the only two like alive beings like on this random island that they both showed up to at the same time. So like that right there like ties
and at the
that ties
moment of their,
their
quote
death.
unquote demise, yeah.
Yeah. So like there's your connect factor right there. Like I mean, he calls her sweetheart or toots when they're walking at the end as well. He's like,
Yeah.
after you, toots. And so, like, and he had no
And there's
problem
also
with her
like
off
the
rip. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
he off rip was like, yo, I'm not, word for word, I have no quarrel with you. Like, his cowboy
Yeah.
ass. Like, so, I mean, but yeah, I think y'all should pull this. I think it's an ongoing series. It said somewhere in the book it was ongoing. I only could see 3 covers online, but if this is ongoing, I'm so fucking hyped because I love Image and what they do, and this is not superheroes, and I'm so down for the long haul and this like this creative fucking weird spiritual
Yeah.
fucking journey they're about to have.
No, I again, like 100% agree, and it has Dante vibes. So I'm there. Like I
Yeah.
honestly think that this Indian dude is their fucked up Virgil, who's just gonna have to lead them to their ultimate endpoint, which could be good, could be bad. We don't really know.
I feel like it's gonna be really good to read though.
Yeah.
Like I definitely think it's gonna be really good to read. But overall, dude, I give this a 10 on art and story. Like I think this was,
Yeah.
especially for like intros, like intro to a book. This was like this was it. Like because like we don't know where, but we know where it ends. And like the main question is like where are they going and why are they why are they even where are they
Yeah.
even at? Like and who is this guy? So like the three main questions: who's this new guy? Where are they?
Where are they?
And where are they going?
And where are they going?
Yeah, I guess, and why are they there? Because they're dead, is what I'm assuming.
Yeah,
But
I'm also
the
assuming
why?
something along those lines. Yeah.
I'd be really curious to where they're at though, like what this place is called and like what realm it's in. You know, like clearly it's not like a place that humans just hang out and go to the mall. So there's monsters
Yeah.
and zombies. So maybe it's like an entry point to hell. I don't know. But find out, subscribe to it at your local comic shop. I use Velocity Comics. So make sure you holler at anybody where you can and get that. You know what I mean? Get to it. Run, don't walk.
And also, yeah, and also stay tuned if you're not going to pick it up because we will probably review the second one of this.
Yeah, I think this is something we'll probably continuously talk about because it's a new, like, this is a brand new, like, property or whatever. So I'm really curious to see where it goes and how it develops. Will this grow to be like Image's next big like random thing? You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
how? Because like I don't know though. I honestly I think this is probably gonna be a one shot pony. Like just because of the title. On the pathway to
Yeah.
hell, I feel like there's going to be an end point. But how long will it be? We don't know. We'll see. Maybe we do know. We're just not looking it up. But I'm excited. So there's that. Great new comic book to check out. Fall in love on the path to hell. Get to it now. And something else very fucking new this week. I'm so happy about. The Boys. Season 4,
Yes.
man.
Ooh,
Oh,
we are gonna
man.
spill some tea,
Yeah, so
as the
if you
white women
haven't
say.
if you haven't seen The Boys and you care about spoilers, do not listen to this cuz we're probably not going to talk about this in any order, but like there's probably going to be definitely some spoilers, you know.
Oh yes,
I'm
spoilers
just
ahoy!
I'm just so happy to see the Butcher and Homelander, aka Anthony Starr and Carl Urban, back on the screen, butting heads again. Like I've missed it,
Yes,
dude. It's one of my favorite fucking feuds. And spoiler alert, well, it's not spoiler, it's already known. Jeffrey Dean Morgan is also in this season. He plays a
yes,
CIA agent. So
yes,
that is interesting. And I saw online earlier they're already talking about because this ends after season 5. That's when the show is done.
hmm.
Um, they're already talking about doing a Jeffrey Dean Morgan spinoff.
I can see that. I also love the world that they have built in this show,
Oh
and I
yeah,
love
dude.
how they
From this show to
incorporate.
Gen V, it's like it all
Yes,
melts together so perfect. And I'm excited to see if they include any Gen V in this season.
yeah, I think so. Um, I also love how they incorporate like our fucking like they talk about celebrities and stuff like offhand like who happen to be popular in today's culture right now, and it's like, oh, so this is like a parallel universe to ours where it's like similar but not,
Yeah, dude.
like
Yeah, 100%. Well, I mean, they do that obviously with like the Homelander supporters and the whole like
yes,
Starlighters and everything like that.
Starlight,
Well,
yes,
no, they call them Starlighters. I'm pretty sure the supporters.
yeah, yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, dude. No, everything they're doing is fucking fire, dude. Also, if you're not aware, fucking Black Noir is back, and we don't. I don't have a fucking clue who it is, dude.
I have a theory. I have a theory because of the conversation that he had with Ashley, where he's like, "What's my motivation? Like, what am I supposed to be doing?" I honestly think they replaced him with like an actor because Black Noir never
Well,
speaks or does anything.
no, cause uh, this guy has superpowers. Cause when he has the bat, spoiler alert, they kill a bunch of people
Yeah,
and frame Starlighters for killing a bunch of Homelander supporters. Uh, fucking Black Noir, he hits him with the bat and like immediately crushes his head. So he's like super
mm.
strong.
So
So
I think
it is a soup. Like
this is stupid, but it could be that Temp V.
no, because it kills you. Like if you use 3 doses, you'll die faster than the butcher. Like back to back
Okay, fair.
apparent or some
Okay.
shit like that. If I remember them saying correctly. I don't know though, dude. People online were trying to say they thought it was Sam from Gen V, but it doesn't sound like Sam.
No, no, it doesn't.
I mean,
But I mean,
the guy does say though, like, I think at one point he want like his real he want like you just said he wanted to be an actor or whatever. Like,
yeah, he's like, this guy never watched Kung Fu or whatever. Like,
yeah,
so there's something they did some corporate fuckery with Black Noir, which I think is interesting.
yeah,
Like,
So I'm very curious to see like when it gets revealed who it is. So,
yeah,
and I mean, dude, there's also another new addition, Firecracker. Holy fuck.
yes, who is like superhero Tommy Lauren? like, like how would you just? I mean, like, it's like
It's literally Alex
if
Jones with superpowers and a
it's Alex Jones
vagina
and we're a hot woman, yeah.
and hates Starlight. But I guess for valid reason you
Yes.
find out.
Yeah. Well, he, superheroes are complicated people. Like, no, that shit is that's rough.
And
That's rough.
yeah, dude, like and what's up with everybody online being like, I like this season, but why is but Frenchie's gay? I'm like, you're kidding me, right? Like you're
They're stupid.
you just now realizing this man is like has like open sexuality, like and like two, like it's the boys, like that's this is what you're hemmed up
That's
on, bro.
women. Yeah.
You're hemmed up that
You know.
it's because some fucking weirdo douche. His favorite character was Frenchie until he found out he was gay, and then he's like, "Oh, what? What?" Like,
I
dude,
I
like,
honestly, it did not diminish my appreciation for him at all.
no, dude,
Frenchie
not
is
at all. I mean,
one.
there's like definitely signs throughout the show that like, I mean, he even kisses
Yeah.
Huey in season 2. He gets so
I
excited he
mean,
kisses him.
he's French. Come on. Like,
Yeah.
people have fun outside of the United States, okay? Like, stop being hemmed up on that.
No, I know. I just saw that, dude. One of my favorite scenes though is when they go. So, if you guys don't know, basically, fucking Butcher has 6 months to live, and he's kicked off the
Yep.
boys. And Jeffrey Dean Morgan's character, the CIA agent, he recruits him to try to get Homelander's son
Uh,
to turn,
yeah.
and In the meantime, though, they go to this like rally where Firecracker is. Her superpower is she can make fucking spark when she snaps. Fucking so stupid. But
Yeah,
she has this
crazy
dude
enough.
working for her who can multiply, and
Yeah,
Frenchie and what is it, Kimiko or
yeah.
some shit like
Uh,
what is her fucking name?
Pico. Yeah,
Kiko or some shit like that. Yeah, Kimiko. Yeah, Kimiko or whatever. Yeah, she they're looking throughout the fucking place for Sage. Is it Sister Sage? Another new addition to the
yes.
show. They're looking for Sister Sage, and fucking the dude who multiplies is human centipeding himself with a rim job with like 10 of themselves giving rim jobs, and he's jerking off to a picture of Firecracker in the sauna. That's probably my
That's
favorite
one way to
scene.
take care of business.
That is probably one of my favorite scenes. No, my favorite scene is when the butcher is supposed to send homegirl the files, and he sends her a
He
picture of
sent a
his
picture.
asshole instead.
Yeah. Who homegirl is the one who can explode people's heads. She's also the upcoming vice president because now they're trying to get Soups into the White House and
Well, nobody knows she's a
ruin the
soup other
government.
than Huey, the boys, and
Yeah,
Homelander, and Sister Sage
Homelander.
now.
And her daughter is also a Soup as well.
Yeah, he injected her with the fucking V. So that happened at the end of the last season, right? Like I
Yes,
think that was like the last episode or so. But yeah, dude, no, this season's been nuts. Like I binge watched all 3 episodes. I fell asleep in the last 23 minutes of the third one, and then I finished it the next day. But I am so ready for this week. I am so fucking
yeah.
ready to see what the fuck is about to go down.
Oh, I mean, then they have that whole thing about flipping A Train, or
Yeah, A Train, and he's
and
doing it. He's doing it, dude.
yeah,
He even saved Huey.
and
He saved Huey
yeah,
from fucking Homelander during the ice when they
during the
fucking
ice
soups on
debate
ice,
was like,
dude. The 7 on ice,
yes,
that's what it was. And then
dude.
they all start dying. Fucking Homelander
Can I?
accidentally kills one, and then once the one
And then
falls,
they just all kill
they start
themselves.
killing each other and themselves, dude. Like, oh my god, yo. Holy shit.
And also, can we talk about how fucking awesome that video game looked, even though it
Oh
wasn't real?
yeah. It was literally a Mortal Kombat ripoff. But it was fucking it was the 7.
Seven, which I don't know if there's a little bit of foreshadowing in that. Oh, but
No, I mean, no,
still,
to what?
I'm just saying, like, as far as like, whenever I don't know, I'm saying like they could use that as like foreshadowing because like whenever he's playing the game, it's various superheroes going up against whoever, and at one point it was Homelander versus somebody, and then it like switched. So I'm
Okay.
wondering if there's like a little bit of
Like Easter egg.
catch and you'll miss. Yeah,
Little Easter egg. All right. All right. I'll have to go back and pause it and see who's up there. I don't remember who the butcher picked.
I don't
He picked
remember
some
either.
girl. I think he might have picked
Yeah,
their fucking name.
Queen Maeve.
Yeah, yeah. She lost her powers though last season.
Yeah, which I mean, holy shit, she also got to live. So kudos to her.
Yeah, dude. I don't know, man. People are rating this lower than the rest of the seasons, but I don't think the full season's out yet, so I don't even see what's the
No,
point of being like, oh, the first 3 episodes, it's not as good as the rest. Like, nah, bro. Like, I don't know. I'm enjoying the fuck out of it. I like
yeah,
that the stakes feel very high.
and even for a character is insignificant, not insignificant, but like as B roll as the Deep and his octopus girlfriend.
Oh yeah,
because
dude.
like the whole time you just any interaction that he has with his octopus girlfriend, you just know that Homelander is gonna turn that thing into fucking calamari the second he finds out about it.
Oh yeah, dude. Because he's living in the back of his closet in this dirty tank now, dude. Like,
Yeah,
and the talks have been so emotional between this octopus. It's like, yo, what the
yeah.
fuck?
It's like you are setting up to get killed. Like, and it's gonna suck too. I think that's gonna be one of the more like grueling aspects of the show come the future is like having to watch the Deep kill his pet, his
Yeah,
girlfriend.
yeah. No, I mean his lover. That's an octopus. Weirdly enough.
And then he ends up hooking up with Sister Sage, which is like
I did not see that
I don't
coming.
know if
I did not
I
see
don't
that coming.
know if the like the olive pick that they had shown at the end if that meant anything. Like
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see that happening. I was like, yo, what? That was the. I don't know, man. I think everybody should be watching it though. Like
yes.
I found out a bunch of people who like aren't nerds watch The Boys. Surprisingly, doesn't
Yeah,
really
it's
say
very
doesn't
accessible.
yeah. Let's say it doesn't really shock me. Not to say surprisingly, it doesn't shock me. Um, but I was just like, I saw a bunch of like girls and shit. Were like, who watches The Boys? I was like, what?
Very popular with the women, apparently.
Yeah, dude. Like the no, like in the early mid 20s, like a lot of younger chicks be like they fuck with The Boys. So Prime's doing something right there.
Yes. And shout out the comic book too, because like for the show to be this good, the comic book has to be something extraordinary.
So I've heard the comic is good, but my boy Jerry said Tallboy Comics on eBay. Shout out him. He said this is one of those situations where the show is better than the book.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, wow. Okay.
which I kind of believe. They've built such a good thing with, but I mean like the obviously the book is good though because the source material had to be crazy for them to just like be able to do all
Yeah.
this madness, you know?
And I gotta say, man, shout out Carl Urban because like from Two Towers, fucking Two Towers, and Star Trek, he played Doctor McCoy,
Yeah,
which
and Judge Dredd.
was a he did Judge Dredd too. That was a weird casting choice for the Star Trek Doctor, and he just played it so brilliantly. Like he stole every scene that he was in. Like from
He's
the
a good
moment he sits
fucking
down, he's
actor,
just
bro.
yeah.
I love.
Like
I am a Carl Urban fan.
I, I honestly think you would like the 2009 Star Trek, but
We'll
no.
see. Maybe one of
Um,
these days, dude. Maybe one of these.
yeah. But everything from the fucking acting to this, to the special effects, like that also blew me away. Was how like
Tokyo.
it didn't seem like a superhero Marvel movie. Like everything felt real and kind of like tangible.
Yeah, 100%.
And like every hit, you felt like, oh shit, that actually like hurt.
You should watch. You should really watch Daredevil if you want something like that. Like it's very grounded. There's no from what I remember, it's all like street level. Like pretty much Kingpin is the main villain. Believe Bullseye shows up. Punisher shows up. It's all about him being a lawyer and just becoming Daredevil, and like it's really good. And like the fight scenes, like you said, you just feel like,
Like, I always kind of hate those like one hit and the bad guy is out. Like fucking
Nah, beat the
Avengers or
shit out of
whatever.
him. He's the final boss.
Yeah,
Whoop his ass. Go
like
fucking
it's like
crazy.
500 people come up and they're just knocking out motherfuckers left right. I don't John Wicket, make it feel like it hurts.
No, you
Like
definitely need to watch Daredevil. That's like that's all it is. It's just fucking ass whoopings. Like even people who shouldn't be getting an ass whooping like that are getting an ass whooping like that.
getting ass woman like that.
Yeah, dude. It's so good though. Like it's definitely my favorite Marvel show. Like
Um, when's the new one? When's the new season dropping? Do you know?
no, I think they're still. I think they're wrapping up filming it. They should be done filming
Mm.
it. I fucking wish I knew, dude. There's rumors that the Muse is gonna appear. He's a serial killer. He uses the bodies as art. He like, displays them as art
Mm.
pieces and shit. He's a real fucked up dude. So I'm hoping he shows up. Apparently, I think there was a shot that Bullseye's returning as well. So I mean, I am so ready though. I'm so ready. I love what's his name, Charlie Cox.
Yeah.
I love him, dude. He's such a good actor. Apparently, there was a thing that he got so good at play like acting like he was blind, he almost lost roles to it. Like later roles, cause like yeah, he'd just be looking all over the place and shit, or like
It's like because like when you're blind, you don't gotta look at the camera.
oh. I was reading an article about it. I was like, that's actually crazy. Could you imagine though? Because I mean, he
Yeah.
did have to do that. He did that for like, what is it, 4 seasons or so? Let me see. Go to Disney Plus right now. I watched the first episode of season 1 the other night because I was like, I'm about to rewatch this shit before it comes out, so I have it nice and fresh. I don't think it's gonna matter. I don't think you're gonna have to watch it, but it's all the same cast. Oh, it's 3 seasons.
Yeah.
But each season is like, all right, so season 3's 13 episodes. Yeah, I think they're all 13 episodes. Yeah, each season's 13. There's a decent bit of it. I loved it though. I swear by it. Say hello to Tokyo. He's guest starring.
Tokyo,
I
cute little ducky. Give him a scratch.
did. I've been fed.
I know. No, give him a scratch from me. You know?
There you go. That's some Juju Tokyo.
Yeah, man. Fuck. But it's just Thrones 2 is coming out. That's the one I'm hype on.
What?
For House of Dragon. Sorry.
Oh, dude. Dude. Yeah, I am very, very excited because apparently I read an article earlier that the 4th episode feels like Battle of the Bastards level of
I believe that.
action. Like so so and that is easily one of the greatest episodes of TV ever.
Yes.
Like hands down. Like that whole fucking like it almost you almost laugh like I hate to say this, you almost laugh at Braveheart when you watch Battle of
Yeah.
the Bastards episode. Like when you know everything behind it and it goes down. And then the after shit, dude. The after shit, dude. When oh my god, when she kills that
dude.
son of a bitch, feeds him to
Yeah.
his dogs. That was
Dude.
that was literally sorry, I'm getting fucking excited. That was the most satisfactory feeling fucking shit I've ever watched on TV. I was like that like more than Joffrey almost, dude. Like straight up.
Yeah.
Cause it was like that motherfucker thought his shit didn't stink. Ramsay, he was a foul son of a bitch. I fucking hated him.
Oh, dude. I mean, I remember. I believe it was like the semifinals of the NFL. So there was a football game going on, and
Yeah.
like the big TV in Pecola's, and I had my phone up on the sandwich station, and literally I remember the restaurant had gone quiet because I think it was like halftime or whatever. And the fucking Knights of the Vale show up, and I'm just like, yeah,
Yes!
yeah. And they're
Okay,
like,
sorry,
dude,
didn't
they're
need to do
not
that.
playing football right now, and I'm like, oh, it's Game of Thrones. Sorry, like a fucking sporting fan, just like, yeah.
No,
Like
dude.
as soon as I saw that fucking flag go by, I was like, Sansa, baby,
Get
yeah.
fucked, son. Get fucked. Nah,
Just
dude.
like, oh, that.
So, but back to your point.
All right.
I'm very excited to see because the end of season 1, shit was left to go down. Like,
Yes,
you know what I mean?
I mean,
People had said their fuck yous and let them fly.
and and now literally they are going to fucking fly at each other because like if you ever read Fire and Blood, which is what this season is based on, it's all about the Dance of the Dragons, which is the two factions of the House Targaryen going at each other. Like the trailer said it best, there is no bitter war than a war between kin. Because it's blow for blow, fucking battle for battle, slight for slight, like just continuously ruining the fucking kingdom, and ultimately it ends with
don't
the
don't tell me.
demise of, well,
Well, I guess the
it's Game of
Targaryen.
Thrones,
Yeah.
so it ends, at least the like dragon battle shit kind of ends with the death of the dragons,
Yeah,
and
yeah, I've heard
that's when you
that.
have air all of like the 100 years after. Um, so I mean, it's gonna be intense. It's gonna be it's gonna be backstabbing. There's gonna be betrayal. There's death, violence, love.
Oh god,
Like
dude.
everything that we know and love of Game of Thrones. This shit is back, baby, and it is back on top.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely 100% excited. Emma, my girlfriend, she's even more excited than I am. She keeps bringing it up more than I do, and
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, dude, I'm hype. I'm hype. Don't you worry. I will be sitting down every Sunday or whatever it is to watch it. What house are you?
Oh, I mean,
Don't
I
don't
am
say it.
I was always solidly House Targaryen. I was a Daenerys fan, and I still am. Um, I in this
We fly that
particular,
black flag around here, baby.
yeah, yeah. I am Team Rhaenyra on this one. Like the whole best friend marrying your dad thing, kind of like really soured
There's
Alicent.
so much. There's so
Yeah.
much, bro. There's so much to unpack between those two. Like,
Exactly. And the whole thing of like, Lenore, maybe the next one will look like you. Fuck you, cunt. We all can't
dude.
have purebred children here.
Yeah.
you know?
Oh dear God, yo. Yeah, I
And then
Twitter, not Twitter, but the whole internet is gonna be just every weekend just filled with fucking House of Dragons. That's all it's gonna be. That and all week is just gonna be memes from the show, and I'm so ready for it. I'm so fucking ready to see what memes people do.
yes. And it's funny how like the meme from like Game of Thrones really came from the one cannot simply you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Like
Fuck
I
it.
gotta give credit to Sean Bean too. Like Eddard Stark, he was one of my favorites, and I knew he was gonna die, and it ate me up that that was gonna be in the show.
I had no clue. I didn't read any of the books, so when he died, I was like, "What the fuck? Like, what the actual fuck?" I was like, "All right, so this is the type of time we're on. Don't like anybody because they will die.
You've seen Psycho, right?
Yeah.
Like the original. It's kind of like when Janet Leigh bites it in the bathtub. You're like, holy fuck, she was the main character for like half the movie.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, yeah, true. This is very accurate. I'd have to agree with that. Fucking hate, dude. I don't know though, man. Fucking that and The Walking Dead, they're pretty quick to kill people.
Yes, and
And
they're quick to
so
kill fan favorites too.
yeah, yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. So I'm here for it. And like you said, I'm sure a lot of fan favorites are gonna die this season. So
Oh
did you
yeah.
see there's a there they just started filming another Game of Thrones prequel or whatever.
Okay.
New Game of Thrones show filming. Knights of
'Cause I
the
know they
a
were gonna
Knight
do.
of a Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, a pre-production. The show, formerly titled A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, The Hedge Knight, was one of the many productions affected by the Hollywood
Oh yeah.
strikes in the summer of 2023, but is already cast and set to begin filming this year. It's planned to be released in 2025.
I believe that is based off of Duncan Egg, and that is Aegon the Meister, who was the head of the Brothers of Black. He was at one point heir to the Iron Throne, and I believe it's that story because he goes around with the Hedge Knight and just kind of like wanders around the Seven Kingdoms.
Okay. Okay.
That was one of the non Game of Thrones Westeros books that George R. R. Martin wrote.
Okay. Okay. Word.
So,
I'm curious. I'm curious. But fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
yeah.
Well, we've discussed some good things here tonight. Make sure you guys definitely make sure you go get Fallen in Love on the Path to Hell. That was a great comic book. Oh, dude,
Yes.
real quick. Fucking, you know what I've been collecting the fuck out of just cuz season 2 reminded me that I stopped collecting it. I've been buying a bunch of Vigilante, like volume 1, like the old ass
Mm,
shit. And then
yeah.
I'm reading I think it's like 2000 it's volume 3, it's 2008 or 2010 or 12 or some shit like that. It's this little Vigilante series that came out. I definitely I'm going to recommend it to you to
Okay.
buy. I think it'd probably be easier just to get on Kindle or something. But
Okay.
it's really good. It's like it's kind of like Watchmen vibes. Basically, vigilantes hunting down somebody, and he thinks it's a so one of the superheroes is killing off a bunch of mobsters and shit. Like he's gone
Oh,
rogue
okay.
and he's killing people, and he's blaming vigilante for it. Like he's framing vigilante. So, and he
Hmm.
originally thinks it's like Nightwing and shit, and then him and Nightwing get in a fight, and it's really fucking awesome. But yeah, I haven't finished it. I'm really digging it though. I'm really digging it. I gotta wait for
Nice.
issue 5 to come in, but I think there's like 12 or so issues. But I've been buying a bunch of the older ones just because I love the covers. Like they're fucking awesome.
Dude, I'll give a shout out to something I've been reading lately. I've been reading the Odyssey, the
All
original text
right.
by Homer. I've been
Yeah.
going on a very weird like Greek mythology kind of like kick lately, and I tried to read the Iliad. It's a little too dry for my taste, but the Odyssey I will always shout out. It is probably one of the best poems. Like, and it really puts you in the frame set of like ancient Greece and all the monsters and shit that are out there. You know.
What's that fucking movie that's based off of
Roy?
Oh no. No.
Oh brother, where art thou?
Yeah, yeah. I had to watch that in
Yes.
high school. I mean, I watched it before that, but I remembered that movie because we had to watch it in high school because we were reading the whatever, and they were like, "This movie
Yeah.
is." I was like, "All right,
It's
any excuse." You know what I mean?
which is weird because like the book sets itself up for a pretty good movie, and there's never been one that was made. So,
All right. Well, shit. The more put it out there, Juju. Get some rich guy to give you some money to make a movie about it.
oh, dude, automatically I would put Sean Bean as Odysseus because he played him so well in Troy.
All
Um,
right. All right. I love Troy.
that's a
Now they took it off Netflix. But yo, that is all we got for y'all today. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and follow us on Twitch at BrainDeadXTV. We'll go live every Friday and Saturday at 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, remember, never offended, always recommended. Gigi, you got anything you want to say?
um, yeah. Always read anything you can. Comic books, literature, magazines.
Yeah, newspaper,
Expand your
whatever.
knowledge. Yeah.
Read
There's no
that
such
shit.
thing as bad literature.
100%, dude. I'm with that. I'm with that. So yeah, later, my dudes.